It is Izzy and I, and we are just getting started. We're starting a little bit late. I believe I scheduled this for 8:45, but here it is, 9 o'clock Pacific Standard Time, and we're just now showing up. I ended up going and letting the trucks in tonight, so yeah, that's where we are. So out counting money and bringing the parking the trucks and everything. So we finally got back, got settled. Tonight, Izzy and I are going to be doing a showing off what we picked up last weekend. Kat, Izzy, and I all went out to garage sales, and that is what we did. So we are successfully connected. I just want to make sure that we are actually live. I want to go and, well, I guess the YouTube channel did show. So I guess, to be honest with you, Izzy picked up more stuff this weekend than I did. So do you want to start first, or do you want...
You can start first.
Okay. I'm going to be completely, totally honest. A couple of my items were I overspent on, I believe. I mean, I still can turn a little bit of profit on them, but your box is sitting there. Okay. First, let's do the not so hot. Hello, Lonnie. Thanks for jumping in. First, let's do the not so hot. I picked up this Connect. Everything was there except for the game. I'm probably going to bundle. I got double duplicates on my games. I'm probably going to throw one in here. I actually paid $15 for this, which is way more than I should have. But hopefully I'll at least break even after the fees and shipping and everything else, just based on what the comps were. It's not something I typically would have picked up, but you know, I did it anyway. I have no excuse. I'm just looking at my... If I remember right, the comps on them were just... it's just a basic Xbox 360 Connect. Hey, Ken Green, thanks for jumping in. Welcome. Yeah, it looks like with the box, pre-owned, I mean, they're going for about $20.
Do you have it switched over?
Do I have what switched over?
So I can see the thing.
No, I'm not going to switch over. I was just pulling up. Hello, Claudette, Power Picker. Do you want to say hello?
Hi.
Hopefully you guys can hear us okay. So that was a fail on that one. I also picked up, supposedly this had only been used like once, and I actually paid a little bit more than I really wanted to on this, but I couldn't get her talked down. It is a Sony Handycam. It's a DCR SR68. It comes with, here, I'll just show you what it is here. I'm sure you guys have all seen these. It came in the box. I'm still testing the battery to make sure that the battery is holding a charge. If it doesn't hold a charge, that's going to suck. But, you know, it still had the original packaging. And like I said, I paid, there's a charging cord, had the battery, and I had this sitting actually on the charger. And I'm almost betting that this battery does not hold a charge. Oh, it did. So it does hold a charge. It did come right on after I had it sitting on all day. Like I said, I paid more for this than I probably wanted to, but you know, $30. I'm hoping in the condition that it's in, and I think I listed it for. I want to say I think I listed a little bit on the high side. And I'm just going to look at my listing real quick just to verify. I know I asked more than 60.
I think didn't you do it for like 80 something?
I think I did it. Yeah, I think you're right. I think I did it for about 80. That's Charlie whining at the top of the stairs.
Can you come down?
If you think you can keep him under control, she's gonna let Charlie come down. So hopefully he doesn't sit up there and bark the whole time. So we'll give her just a second to get back. But it's the first handy cam I picked up, and I know other people are picking them up and doing pretty well on them. But I think they're getting better prices than what I did.
That's the wrong room, Charlie.
So I'm just hoping that I do okay. The last one I bought, Love the Bearded, welcome.
Sit.
Yes, I was planning on lotting the Connect with the game.
No, Charlie, no.
This one is a solid state, I think.
Charlie, down.
Lay down. Do you want to come up? Do you want to say hello? I don't think you guys have seen. Look up here. This is Charlie, our Labradoodle.
Oh, Charlie.
Yeah, it's got a built-in drive, but it expands up to. I mean, you can put an SD card in it. Okay, get down.
Down. Stay down. Charlie, look.
It has 60x optical zoom, face detection, video light, direct copy,
Sit.
touch panel, face index, and I want to see
No, Charlie.
continuous recording time,
Down.
100 minutes with the battery. I thought somewhere in here it said it is an older model. So in the listing I put what the max was on it, but we'll see. I think I listed it for maybe 80, but I think I'll be lucky if I get 50 or 60 out of it. So after fees and stuff, I mean, I may be talking $15, $20 profit on that. So I knew when I bought them, and I don't know why, maybe because I hadn't been picking up much this weekend, I just went ahead and picked it up. Two more items I bought were these Verifone. I want to make sure that you guys can see what I'm showing here. They're just Verifone credit card machines. Funny thing on this one, I walked up to the table, said $2 each or both for $5. So I was like, I picked them up and I was like, I want the each price. I'll pay $2 a piece for them. This one, the larger one, I think this one is. I think I listed it for $30 or around $30, and I think this one draws a little bit higher price. I have no idea if these are long tail items or not because I've never sold one. And if you watch any of my videos, I'd like to try a lot of different things to find out how long I sit on them. Now, my strategy may be changing because I have a lot of stuff a lot of stuff in my inventory that I'm getting ready to just get rid of because that's how I started, because I wanted to learn on my own, not just trusting everybody on YouTube, because there's a lot of people out there that will just go through YouTube sold and comps and try to do their investigation that way. And I learned real quick that some of them don't even go out in the field or go out sourcing. So it is what it is. Where's that? The last thing I picked up. I'm gonna untape this. I just gave him. I needed some more controllers because who, Charlie over here, he chewed up a couple of my PlayStation controllers. So I got two PlayStation. I think these are two PlayStation controllers and Wolverine for the PS2. These will go in my own personal collection. There's Kat. She's going to come down here in a minute because we have friend mail after we do our what we picked up portion. And I picked up the extension. $3 for that whole lot. Hell of a deal. I mean, even if you're not going out and buying stuff that you're particularly going to source a sell on eBay, saving money on items that you're going to use, you're making money there as well. So, now we're going to move on to Isabella. Izzy classing things up. Hey. Easy, cat. Okay, so this is Isabella's, probably her biggest sourcing on her own. I did not guide her on her purchases, so it'll be interesting for her to learn as well whether she did okay. So I'll let her move up and talk about what she purchased.
So, at one of the garage sales we went to, I got this Panasonic camera. It came with the bag, and it has, like, the cords and, some tapes in it. Here's the... And then it also had some directions, I think, or a manual. And a pocket up at top.
Extra battery.
Yeah, an extra battery.
Just to interject here real quick, this is an old school camera. It is a Panasonic. It carries the mini DVDs or the mini cassette tapes. And the model on that, what did you pull up comps after you got back?
I don't know for sure.
It's a PVL 680D. So she's trying. She thought, you know what? She saw the price on this.
It was $7.
It was $7, and what did you ask when they?
I asked if I could get it for $5.
And they did what?
They accepted the offer.
So yes, Izzy. I mean, I was so proud of her. I mean, proud. What was it? The PL 780D. PL 680D.
Yeah.
So she is already learning right off the bat. Every garage sale that she went to, she would counter them with something else. So they're like $7 for, and it came with a bag, 2 batteries, the cords, cables, instructions, and some blank tapes. She talked them down to $5. Oh, did you? Okay.
No, this is how it was.
Okay.
So this isn't in the best condition. It's how do you pronounce that term?
Tabernacle.
Oh, Tabernacle hymns, but the cover came off and it's not really in the best condition. But
what drove you? I mean, what attracted you to this book?
it just looked old.
It just looked old. Hello, Cindy Rosen. Thanks for jumping in. Okay, Lonnie said he would have bought that too on the camera, on the video tape, the recorder. So she bought this one just because it is old. Okay, let's move on to the next one. Be careful with that one. That one's already coming apart. You'll have to make sure that you include the condition. Hey, how much did you pay for that?
Well, I actually got a few things for $1 at that one. Like I got these.
Well, why don't you group those together?
Well, okay. So, the next one is Northwest Gemfields and Ghost Town Atlas.
Let me be your Vanna White.
So,
Lonnie said he might have passed on that book. So, what drew you to this one?
You suggested it.
Yeah, okay, I may have suggested this one. This is it's a book full of maps, and it's Northwest Gem Fields and Ghost Town Atlas, and it was published in Susanville, California, the year I was born, 1969. And as you can see, it has these detailed maps, and it tells it's got a lot of history in it. Coal mine town, much altered, old buildings along Main Street. It tells about all these ghost towns and stuff from back in 1969 that people were attracted to ghost towns and gem fields.
And then this one is postmarked Washington.
She is really in the book mood. And this is, let's see what this is. Crab Creek Post Office, 1871. When was it actually written? These are probably local. It was actually printed in 1977. And it has a lot of history of the post offices of the territory and state of Washington, covering 110 years.
Dad, would you pay $1,000 for that book?
I would not give you $1,000. I'd give you 50 cents. There, you double your profit.
I would definitely. The lowest price I'd go for you is $1 million, actually.
Okay. Just remember who feeds you and clothes you, and I probably already paid $1 million.
Whenever I meet Mom, she always says, "I know where you sleep."
Yeah.
I make all of your meals.
There you go. Okay.
So, the next one is Bit of Sweden, 3rd edition. Something
Evangelical Covenant of America's, Spokane, Washington, 1990.
And it's a cookbook.
So it is a Swedish cookbook. And she was doing research on the phone. She saw some cookbooks at one of the garage sales we went to. And she was saying, what do you think about these? I said, just go... I said during the next in between sales, pull up on your phone cookbooks and see what's selling, what sells the most. What did you find was a common?
It was like
Julia.
Oh, Julia something.
Julia Childs.
Oh.
She does not know who Julia Childs was, but she did find out that Julia Childs cookbooks sells pretty good. So this is a regional cookbook. I don't know. I haven't sold many regional cookbooks, so we'll see how she does on. But she was really, like I said, she was in the book mood.
So at that garage sale, I got all of that plus United States coin collecting thing for $1.
Oh, y'all! Did you also get the note cards and stuff for Mom?
Cards.
Like there's a couple other things I think she bought that was for Mom at the estate sale.
So and then at another garage sale, I got this Daybreak 2000.
Andre Norton.
Well, that's the author.
Yeah, Daybreak 2250 AD. What did you find out about this one? Did you find out that the hardcover? That's what when you looked at comps. Did you?
Oh, there wasn't any that were exactly like that, but there's two that were. There's one that was in super bad condition and one that looked brand new. So, I was thinking about listing it in between because it's not in it's not in perfect condition, but it's not super bad in condition. So I think it was like $6 for the one that wasn't super good in condition, or in like 16 or something for the good to condition one. I think my prices are a little off though.
This might be older. I mean, some of you might have looked at when you looked at your comps. This was a copyright 1952. So when you do your actual pricing, maybe look to see when the book was first run. Sometimes first runs will bring you a better price, sometimes not. So just something to consider when you actually list it and do your pricing.
Okay. And then at that same garage sale, I got, I didn't realize that Charlie was gone. I didn't show up any more controllers.
I hope he didn't chew up any more controllers too. Lay down, Charlie.
The next one is A Good Cook, 10 Talents. So the books at that garage sale were 25 cents, so I got four for $1. So, and then I just kind of picked out different ones that, again, looked old for to just try out because they were 25 cents. So I just thought I'd try them out. So.
So yes, when was this one published? It is a natural foods cookbooks and complete health manual. So this may in fact be one of the earliest natural foods cookbook and complete health manual. Vegetarian recipes containing nuts, fruit. I didn't even know vegetarian was a thing back in 1968 when this was published. So who would have thought it? Hey, what's up, TW Holiday? Thanks for jumping in. Izzy is going through her haul over the weekend.
So, the next one is favorite foods. I got it at the same garage sale, and it's another cookbook. Yeah. Again, I just went through them and picked out a few.
These are pretty much regional to the Northwest, I believe. So, you know what? I haven't sold many cookbooks. I have sold a few and did okay on them, but I have not tried regional. So this is going to be an experiment for Izzy that hopefully I can learn something as well. So if you come here looking for expert advice on something, this is more of an experimental stage. Izzy is a brand new reseller, and I like to just let her go with it and see what she can. What she learns.
So the last one, again because it looked old, is St. Mary's cookbook.
And St. Mary's is a city here in Idaho.
And it was published in 1952.
Oh wait, actually this is not in Idaho. St. Mary's Congregation, Richland Center, Wisconsin. So I was completely wrong. It opens up with a kitchen prayer. Let's see what kind of beverages.
Punch.
Oh, yeah.
Table of weights and measures.
Ah. Great cooler, old-fashioned punch. Hot cocoa, chocolate malted milk, chocolate mint flip. So,
brown bread.
Yeah, so this is another...
1 second. Sorry.
Yes, Wisconsin. So Izzy is going to hopefully teach us a lot about regional cookbooks over the... You had one more thing? Oh.
So this Scrabble game I got for $1. It's missing one of the tiles. So we counted all of them and it's 99 tiles. But I'm going to sell them individually. It comes with...
Sell
the tiles, not individually, and a lot of all of the tiles.
I've got he, of course, goes to the drink section. It is a church cookbook, and there was no alcohol in any of those drinks. I told her I had a couple lots of Scrabble pieces that she could lot it with hers, and... Lonnie says he buys Scrabble too. You might actually definitely make your money. You might even make your money back on the official Scrabble Players Dictionary. Of course, I didn't pull up it. This was just thrown in on the book. So and I've heard actually too. I haven't looked these up, and it's probably not going to be a lot of money. But crafters will use even the trays for different items. Lonnie said, Garage Flip said, he just sold 1,500 tiles for $55 a few weeks ago. At $1 for 100, you could do well. So, if she says he think actually, Cindy says I think Izzy's been watching Lonnie. Have you?
No.
Yes, he's been on the... That's the guy in the car with...
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
he sold 50 racks last year for $20. So save those up and lot them up. Sorry, Lonnie. She didn't recognize you by name, but she knows that you're on in the car whenever I'm taking her to golf and whatnot. Okay, so is that everything?
Yeah.
So that is everything. I was hoping that Dawn was going to be online tonight, but Kat's going to come down. We got some friend mail, and that's what I call friend mail because Dawn's our YouTube, Facebook friend. So hopefully she'll catch this on the replay. And as I open this stuff up...
Wait, Dad, it's off, so she won't know to come down yet.
What do you mean it's off? Mom's in the chat.
Yeah, but the video is slower when they watch it.
Okay, but it's good to know that I've grown smart-ass kids, too. This one was addressed to me. I think I know exactly what it is because I mentioned it on... I saw it in a... I should say... I should look at it first to make sure that I'm right. It is, and it is much bigger than I thought it was when she took a picture on the... You might want to turn your phone down, dear.
Dad, can you scoot over?
I didn't want to get out of the thing so you still have a viewer.
Are you okay?
Oh my gosh, that was my foot.
I don't
That's
know
karma.
Karma.
All that...
Hi, I'm Kat.
Yes. If you haven't recognized her from the chat, or the previous videos.
No,
so
Mom, this folding chair.
I just wanted to share what we got sent to us from a dear friend online.
Uh-oh.
There she goes. You invite her down to my room and she breaks.
Sorry.
Izzy and I actually tried to stage this whole thing so that we could be ready for her. She comes down thinking that she can do things better. So, here you can see yourself right there.
I see myself.
Mom, the camera's up there.
I always need to know where to look. Even on my phone, I'm always like, oh, look here, it's a picture.
So Dawn had posted this in a Facebook group, and I was like, I so would have got that. Of course, I thought it was a little bit smaller, but I loved it.
That's so rad.
Piggy. So, totally awesome. Thank you, Dawn. I love it. It's going to go back on my wall back there. Probably in this blank spot right here. And then another sign: overworked, endless hours, underpaid, countless details of obligations, endless phone calls, awesome paperwork, high insurance, eternal taxes, responsibility, sleepless nights, self-employed.
Sounds like my job.
You want to say hello to Claudette?
Hi, Claudette.
And Cindy said hello.
Hi, Cindy.
Okay.
I've never been on camera before.
Except for during our garage sale video.
Oh, yeah.
And
he videos me singing. Tell John.
And the Hiawatha Trail video.
Okay, I wasn't in most of that. Most of the scary parts weren't on the video.
Is Bumcrack in? Did I miss him?
Do you have the letter?
How do you know there's a letter, Mom? We don't know if there's a letter yet, Mom.
Oh, I get it. I got you. Okay, so this one was... Did you get the card already?
What card?
Yeah, I got it, Garage, Lonnie.
We started opening it, then we stopped because we wanted to do it live.
Huh? No, you.
Hey, Kat and Izzy. Hope you're both, all including Pop, that's him, having a great week. The cards are for Miss Izzy to use as thank you for her sales, and the weird pens are to use as pointers for pointing out any flaws or details in her photos. So she sent her Izzy some things since she's starting to list.
Here's the card.
Oh, thank you. How did she know to get the Eiffel Tower? Izzy is obsessed with Paris.
I am not.
Lonnie actually, and Lonnie is a pro. Lonnie uses finger pointer in some of his photos to point out flaws as well. So Izzy has thank you cards for her orders, her sales, which that is not something I do, but hey, it's a girl thing. Dawn is freaking awesome. Would you like me to help you?
Yeah.
Can you cut this then?
What's that?
I don't know.
When you're cutting things, always cut the knife, put the knife away from you and not... I'm using an old stock knife made by...
I have a cut on my finger.
Not to say
I feel like there is a subtle reference to my ability to use things.
I was not going to mention that. She's just looking for sympathy, folks. Don't give in.
It doesn't hurt until I hit it.
Just set it down there on the side.
That's called the side.
Well, just out of frame. I got to teach her all the production lingo. What is this?
I don't know.
Well-
Oh my gosh!
Oh, it's like a mini carafe.
It's like a mini carafe from Fiesta Wear. Oh, I love it. Thank you so much, Dawn.
Look at that, Izzy. She must have heard somewhere that you like Paris.
Thank you.
It's a charm necklace with the Eiffel Tower. Oh, here, let's show the camera. Cut away from you so your wife gets cut. So, Izzy is...
Hello!
So, this is the same color and everything.
It's periwinkle. It's my favorite color. That was our wedding color.
But she bought... This is the same carafe. Well, we have the bigger version. That
We have in red, though. We don't have in periwinkle. This is periwinkle.
That blue one that we got wasn't.
Was that not the
that
one?
wasn't periwinkle.
No.
What
We
color-
do not have periwinkle.
What color was that one?
Blue.
Blue.
Okay, I'm colorblind, folks. The one that I was selling the cups for.
Blue.
It is true. He's
I thought it was
colorblind.
turquoise.
Okay, it was turquoise. But
I mean, you
wasn't
can be a little specific about it, but it's not periwinkle, no matter what the color is.
Okay, can I open this one?
Okay. It's like Christmas morning.
Okay, oh. Be careful, is it breakable? It looks like it might be fragile.
I'm going to be honest, I love the bubble wrap, too.
We all love bubble wrap.
Oh my gosh.
What was that?
It's so cool! I think you should stop touching it.
Why?
Because I want to touch it.
I think I should be able to touch it.
I almost feel like I should rub it and a
teapot.
genie will come out.
It's like a teapot.
Yeah,
Oh, that is so cool. It's Fiesta Wear.
But it's plastic.
I've never seen that.
This is the most awesome thing. I messaged her that just now that we were on here. It's like the first night she's not online. This is so cool. Thank you so much, Dawn. That is so cool.
Cat loves Fiesta wear.
I'm addicted.
So that is totally awesome.
Thank
Dawn,
you.
thumbs up. 6 thumbs up.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. She's probably working. But we really appreciate it. It's freaking awesome. I don't even know what to say.
I'm so blown away. Thank you so much, Dawn.
Thank you.
Well, that is going to conclude. I mean, the main draw tonight was to do the opening and to show what we did over the weekend was secondary, just to show appreciation to Dawn, because we do appreciate. And I appreciate all my viewers, but I mean, it just meant so much to us that we got these surprise packages in the mail. But this is Cat's debut live, and hopefully we're going to see some action in those.
I prefer to be in the chat just heckling him.
Hopefully we'll see some action on those cookbooks from Izzy. I so love the... I think you should stop touching that. When you said, I think you should stop touching that if I want to. But anyway, it was a blast. It was a short one tonight. I'm still putting together footage from the weekend. We all 3 went out to the garage sale.
And we're going to go this weekend again. We have some lined up on Friday. There's a whole city one that we're going to.
You learned that I learned quick in our marriage that when she starts speaking, I shut up. But I did take Thursday and Friday off so that we could all hang out and hit some sales this weekend and just have some fun. Hey, going on, Grumpy. We were just, you can still heck. She does all the time. But
I won't even tell you what it looks like out of frame in here. I mean, seriously, come on.
this is clean.
That's sad.
Anyway, but on that note, yeah, Barb, sorry, you jumped in right toward the tail end, but we're gonna call it quits. We have some listing to do. I've been really trying to get Isabella to understand that she has to list every day, and I have been trying to enforce that myself over the last week or two. I've been listing daily again and getting back into it, and my sales have been up since then. So that's a tip.
I've been doing ice cream.
That's a continued tip. List daily. Anyway, I was waiting in the wrong video.
Okay, Isabella's a little entertaining in the background.
Izzy, Lonnie says you need to. I will educate her by letting her watch some of your videos, Lonnie. And Lonnie, he started doing a listing whiteboard. So every day he writes down how many items he lists, the dollar amount that he lists, and he keeps a running total so that it's motivation to get him to
Izzy
list.
is trying to earn money to go to space camp. So that's why she is doing her listing.
I already have the money to go to space camp.
Thanks,
Almost.
Ken. Good night. Have a great evening. And to the rest of you, we're going to get out of here and go do a little bit of work before we head to bed. I noticed.
Good night from the Brinsons.
We'll catch y'all later.